making this video, and it's totally my opinion. So I think that everybody's everybody everybody's looking for answers, meaning. Uh, Everybody have a lot of questions that probably never be answered until you died. But I think that we as humans, people, we hate, not hate, but we don't really we don't like the best part about life. I think the best part about life is that there's no real meaning to it. You know, you're not born with like a meaning exactly per se. You kind of create your own. Like you gotta define what's important to you, and everybody's looking for meaning, right? So, but I think meaning is easy to find. It's really not that hard, really. You just have to define what's important to you. And the most important recipe about this is finding things like it's the most important recipe is honesty. So it's like being honest with what you what you care about, what you really give a shit about, and what you don't give a shit about. It's just being honest, and I think we often lie to ourselves. We pretend that we give a shit about things that we don't really care about. But if you are completely honest with yourself, you can find your purpose or meaning or whatever. But you have to be completely honest on what you truly care about and what you don't care about. If you know what I'm saying. So like you gotta be honest with yourself. You know what you really care about. You know what you're really passionate about. You know. Maybe you're having a hard time accepting it. Maybe having a hard time accepting it. Or you're in denial. Or maybe you just haven't tried enough things to know what you really care about. So therefore you gotta go out there, you gotta put yourself out there and try things. And don't be afraid of failure, man. Failure, what the fuck is that? Who cares if you fail? Who cares, bruh? Who cares? I'll tell you, the only person not really care if you fail is you. Cause nobody really give a shit, bruh. If you go try some shit and you quote unquote feel. Nobody cares. Trust me, nobody cares. Only you care. That's true. Yeah, life is really about experiences for real. Cause after all, when you die, you ain't taking none of this shit with you. Who the fuck know what happens when you die, anyways? Who knows if the experiences really even fucking matters? You know what I'm saying? So like, but the thing is, you're here, you're in this life, and might as well just find something that you like and spend your time doing it. Don't you think that's the best thing to do? While you're here, you're here. You're here. You're here. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you want to be here or not. You're here. So, um, enjoy the shit. Enjoy the shit, bruh. You're here now. You're here. So just find something you love doing and spend your time doing it. And you know, man, don't bullshit yourself or nobody else. You know what you're passionate about. You know what you care about. You know it's in you. It's not out there, it's in you. You know exactly what you care about and what you don't care about. So, nah, probably everywhere on this video. Here, there. But it don't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Uh, but yeah, the best part about life is this shit ain't got no meaning. So you give it your own meaning. The best part about life is like shit can go wrong. You can fail. That's the best part about life. If shit could never go wrong and you couldn't fail, it'll be boring. But the fact there's a chance of something going wrong, that's what makes this interesting. The fact that things don't always go the way you want it to go. That's why life is interesting. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part about life. The part that you hate the most is the best part about life. You hate that things can go wrong, that things cannot go your way. You hate that you can fail, but that's the best part. Without the possibility of things going wrong, or without the possibility of failure, life wouldn't be interesting, dog. It'll be boring, for real. You know, the fact that when you go and talk to a girl and she could possibly reject you, that's the interesting part. If you know 100% she was gonna say yes, it wouldn't be that interesting. But even if you're like confident and you think you're that guy, but you know there's still a chance that she might say no. That's what makes it interesting. The fact that you can be in the perfect scenario to start a business, but it's a chance it might still go to shit. That's what keeps shit interesting. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate the other side of our life, the other side. Yin yang. Appreciate the yin and the yang. Basically is what I'm saying. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say. Okay, I was yapping, but hey, if you learn whatever, or you can relate to me or whatever, let me know, man.